Live from Greenville, Mississippi at the Greenville Golf and Country Club. It is the Delta Soul Celebrity Golf and Charity event. And joining us now, we've got Olympic speed skater Dan Jansen, and also we've got former NFL linebacker Corey Miller. You look like you could still play there, Corey. You know that, man.
Looks can be deceiving. You know what I mean? I look that way, but these knees, you can see you got bandages right here because they got some medicine just to get around the golf course.
That's a Band-Aid. Come on, man. Well, you guys look great. You're world-class athletes, of course, and we are so happy to have you here on the show. But more importantly, happy to have you here at the event. All right, so Dan, how do you know Steve, and how many times have you been to this event?
This is my first time to this event, so happy to be here. Steve, we just met really through these kinds of things, charity outings. I have my own in Charlotte. Steve came a couple years ago, and so I'm happy to reciprocate, but my first time to this area.
Yeah. So first time to Mississippi or to the Delta of Mississippi?
I've been down like Biloxi, I think, but
on the coast.
Yeah. Not here.
So what do you think? A lot of
water.
A lot of water. We've been pounded with water. We were just talking with Steve earlier. We were praying for the farmers who, as you know, rely on their farm yields for their livelihoods. And I drove up this morning from central Mississippi, and it's just water all in the field. So how about you, Corey?
Yeah, I've been there. This is my ninth year. I think I've missed one. But Steve and I go back to, as Dan talked about, you played in a lot of these celebrity events. One of the main ones that I've played in for 24 years is Monday after the Masters, being great friends with Hootie the Blowfish, Darius Rucker, those guys. We went to school together at the University of South Carolina, and Steve came down, was one of the guest artists, and just became good friends. And, you just thought, hey, man, you want to check out my tournament? And I was like, sure. I've never really been down to Mississippi in the Delta, and came down here. The folks are great, and doughs, and the catfish fries.
How was that?
Oh my God, I ate so much. I told my wife, I'm like, we're doing keto. What a great place for a keto diet, right? It's doughs, man. It's shrimp and steak.
Exactly right, man. Well, we again so glad you're here. So, what do you think about the great work that Steve's foundation does, the St. Cecilia Foundation? I know you guys know about that, and that's why you're here.
It is why we're here, and you know what? Yeah, Steve's obviously a great guy, generous guy, but for him to do this, to give back in this area, and then I love what he's done, just bringing all of us to see this area, for one, because most of us never have, but as you said, the main reason we're here is for the charities, and I know a lot of charities throughout the state benefit from this event alone.
Certainly do, and if there's one thing that I guess we could call unique to Mississippi, it's the Mississippi Delta. It's the birthplace of America's music, and Steve, of course, is one of those musicians, shall we say, and he went away. He produced a lot of records and recorded a lot of great songs. He's toured the world playing music, and now he's back in his hometown, raising his family and doing good things for our state and community. We're so glad you're here, Corey.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and that's what it's all about, right? I mean, I grew up, the reason why I love this place, I grew up in South Carolina, right down from Charlotte, a small town, Pageland, South Carolina. We're known for our watermelon festival, and it's about family, it's about community, it's about giving back, having success, coming from a small area, and like I did, Steve did. You go on the national scale, and you want to give back, and I think it's great what he's doing, coming back to a place, Greenville, Mississippi, that's sometimes hard to get to. I mean, you got to fly to, Memphis or Little Rock, and drive 2 hours. But the people are so welcoming and so good. You just look forward to coming here because this is like extended family for me. So thankful for Steve and Gwen, his wife. Just great people, great kids, and we're family. That's what we look at.
That's so cool. And Steve is so blessed and does such a great job at assembling really this star-studded event, including you two gentlemen who are stars in your own right. So I got to ask you, what's it like going so fast on skates out there on the ice? I can't even comprehend that.
Yeah, don't do it anymore. But, yeah, we got up there near 40 miles an hour.
That's incredible.
Yeah, fun stuff. It was a great part of my life. I enjoyed, 4 Olympics I competed in.
Unbelievable.
And was able to win gold in my last race. So
unbelievable.
Yeah.
I think we have, 9 gold medalists here with us today. It's just incredible. And, of course, playing in the NFL, Corey, I'm thinking that running backs go the other way when they saw you on the field.
Well, they tried to avoid you, and that's for sure. Guys like Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith, playing against those types of Hall of Famers was a challenge for me. Greg Lowe and myself were talking about that last night, just sharing stories of, as linebackers, the difficulty of covering guys like that, Marshall Faulk. But it's fun, it's challenging, and, it's a unique sport. It's physical, and now I got a son that's playing for the Panthers and played at Alabama, so watching him do the same thing.
That's
so
fun.
I'm getting to live it again through his eyes, at least.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what about golf? Dan, you a golfer?
I am. I play quite a bit, and I married a golf pro. My wife's a teaching professional, so so I get free lessons all the time.
A couple of seconds left.
I'm not a golfer. I play golf.
But you're going to have fun today.
What? It's a par 3. I got my Crocs on, my hunting Crocs, baby. I'm going to go out here. I'm getting ready to tighten right. Let's go.
That was
Dan,
smart.
Jansen, Corey Miller have been our guests. We'll step away right here on the JT Show. We got news coming at you, and then we got more guests and more talk on the JT Show. Super